Hello, I am Edward. Welcome to Tech Tacto channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I see a lot of beginners being confused between the Pro version of Elementor and free version of Elementor. So in this video I want to make it clear with 10 key differences between the Pro version and the free version of Elementor. There are two different plugins. The limited functionality in the free version, if you want the extended functionality, or if you want to unleash the full power of Elementor, you need to get Elementor Pro from official Elementor of website. That's how it works. With that being said, let's get into the video. So coming in at number 1 is the theme builder. So with Elementor theme builder, which is exclusively found in Elementor of Pro version, you can basically design your header, your footer, your single, which is basically the design that needs to be applied when you create a new post or page from your WordPress dashboard. Or if you have any third-party custom post types, you can also design a template for that. So whenever you create a new post page or a custom post type, the design that you create with this will be applied. That's really neat. And the reason why they call it a theme builder is because the theme essentially allows you to customize these parts of website. So all the parts of website that can be customized with your theme can also be customized or designed with Elementor Pro. This is the first key difference, and it's really powerful. So with theme builder found in Elementor Pro, you can design your header, your footer, your archive page, and you can specify the different type of archives, and basically archives in WordPress are author archives, data archives, categories, and a lot more. So you can design an individual template for each one of them. Coming in at number 2 is a feature again found in Elementor of free version. You can design pop-ups and make them appear across various pages on your website. These pop-ups are really powerful, and if you want to check what pop-ups can effectively do, you can check out Elementor of pop-ups playlist on this channel from information. So coming in at number 3 are conditions. You can specify where you want the template to appear across your site. As you can see here, it asks me where I want to display this header, so I can simply add condition. I can maybe say just to display it on my home page and not any other page, and then I can add another condition to exclude it from entire site except home page. So with these two conditions combined, I'll just have a header specifically for my home page, and then I can go and design a different header for a different page or for the rest of my website. And the same thing applies to pop-ups. You can basically specify where you want this pop-ups appear, so you can add conditions. You can maybe include or exclude. Maybe you want it, or you don't want it across the site, except you want it across particular categories, maybe across a particular author archive, or date archive, or maybe in search results page, or any third-party category or third-party custom post type as well. Since pop-up builder and theme builder are not found on the free version of Elementor, the conditions feature is again limited to Pro version, and you won't find it on the free version of Elementor. So you won't have the flexibility to display particular templates on particular pages. At number 4 are dynamic options, water dynamic offerings. So when you design your posts, pages, or any other templates, you enter a lot of content such as text, images, videos, and a lot more. So in order to fill the content, you have to enter it manually. So let's take this text editor widget for example. So you actually have to type some text into this. So instead of typing text yourself, you can have an option called dynamic, which will basically connect it to data that you've entered on the back end of your website. So you can maybe link this text to a post date. When you link that, whatever data that your website has for this post will be displayed here. As you can see, I linked it to post date, and it just shows the date. So it retrieves the data from the WordPress database and not from what you type here. So if you want static content, you can type it, or if you want dynamic coefficients, you can link it to various options such as post ID. So let's link it for post ID, and let's see what happens. As you can see, it shows me the post ID, so I can't have maybe post title displayed here. So it's boom page. Since I named this page boom page, it retrieves this data from the WordPress database. So whatever you enter on your dashboard, that will be retrieved here. And this dynamic option is not just limited to text, you can also link it to images. So whichever content has dynamic on it, just click on it, and you can see that you can link this to featured image if you have entered a featured image. So if you have a site logo, you can just click on it, and it will display the site logo instead of the image that you choose to pick here. So dynamic options will add a lot of flexibility to your design, and also combine that with the capabilities that Elementor already has. It makes Elementor become a powerful tool, and just like other three options, this dynamic feature is limited to the Pro version and you won't find it on the free version of Elementor. So coming in at number 5 are widgets. Of course Elementor has a ton of widgets and it has limited a lot of powerful widgets to the Pro version. And this is completely fine because these widgets are not like any other widgets. Let me show you that with an example. So the Pro version has a lot of powerful widgets, such as this post widget, portfolio widget, slides widget, nav menu, your login widget, animated headline, and the list goes on. And with each release, Elementor releases a new Pro version exclusive to the Pro customers. And if we really want to replace the functionality of Pro version, both the widgets and the dynamic options and other features, you can carefully Google it or search it on YouTube, and you can see at least 29 plugins are required to replace the functionality that just a single Pro bin offers. This is a major difference. So before you even invest in the Pro version, or any other third-party add-on, really consider that if you really need these widgets. If you need these visits, it's better to buy the Pro version from the official Elementor website as well. Coming in at number 6 is a feature called Custom CSS. You can simply type in some code here to basically animate a widget or maybe to format a widget and do a lot more. This custom CSS is limited to the Pro version, however you can make it work on the free version as well. This custom CSS panel is again limited to the Pro version and not found on the free version. However, you can make it work on the free version with slight tweaks. So that's number 6. Coming in at number 7 are action links. What are action links? So whichever widget has a link field and dynamic option under it, you can also find that there's something called contact URL. So basically this allows you to configure the button to basically text you SMSU, WhatsApp you, or integrate any third-party services with it. So if you want the user to contact you simply by clicking on this, you can enter your email in subject pre-filled with it, and you can, when the user clicks on the button, it will basically send an email to you. And if you want him to call you, you configure this button to do that. You can simply click on telephone and enter your number, so when the user clicks on this button, they'll directly call you, or you can also configure it to your WhatsApp number and a lot more. So this is again a feature limited to the Pro version and not found on the free version of Elementor. If you really want to do it with the free version, need to include a lot of HTML code and do a lot of tweaking. But this is again a really powerful features based into the Pro version of Elementor. Coming in at 8 are shortcodes and template widget. Well, whenever you design any template, it can be a normal page or section template, or theme builder template, or a pop-up template. Of course, poppable pop-up template is an exception to this. So Elementor Pro gives you the ability to copy shortcode. So whatever your template, so the places where Elementor can't overwrite, such as the places in between you post content, you can simply paste the shortcode of any template and that particular template appears in that particular post. You can basically paste the shortcode wherever you can enter the text. So I'm just creating a new post to demo this. I'll just call it a sample post to test shortcode, and I'll take this shortcode of this boom page. I'll just copy the shortcode and just paste it into the text editor widget, and I'll click on publish. As you can see that I don't have any other content in this, and I just have the shortcode for the template. So let's check out the post and what actually is displayed to the user. So you can click on view post and you can see that as I posted the shortcode. By the way, this is an Elementor pop-up. I have made a video on this. If you want to check that out, you can. So I just pasted the shortcode and the whole template is inserted into the post area without having to type anything. This is basically a form to embed any Elementor design simply by pasting your shortcode, and this is again a feature exclusive to Elementor Pro. Again, in addition to shortcode, you also have a template widget that you can use in your Elementor design. So combine shortcode and Elementor templates, you really have a lot of design flexibility. Coming in at number 9 is the ability to upload custom fonts. Of course, anything that has text in it, you can pick a ton of fonts from the typography, which is under the Style tab, so you can pick a ton of fonts from one of them, so you can choose the font of your liking, and these are all Google fonts, so you don't have to worry about the load time. But if you want to upload your own font, you need to go to Elementor and click on Custom Fonts. Here you can apply your own font, and apply various files. So if you want to upload any font that you've downloaded from internet, well, you need to have the Pro version, as this is a feature again limited to the Pro version. If you are happy with the fonts that come with Elementor, well, you don't even need this. So that's feature number 9. Last but certainly not least is Elementor support, and support is exclusive to Pro customers. So if you want to have a little bit of peace of mind, and if you want to focus more on the work than the troubleshooting, you might want to consider purchasing the Pro version of Elementor, as they offer exclusive support to their Pro customers. So those are the 10 features that should influence your buying decision. So choose wisely and pick among the features that have showed here. So if you find any one feature that you need among these 10, you should maybe go for the Pro version. If you are happy with what comes with the free version, well, you're good to go. However, if you really want to consider upgrading, check out this video and make a wise decision. Anyway, you can't go wrong. I'm ready to help you. Catch you in the next video.